I had to sit through like 2 American speaking comedians in Toronto, and then I had to sit through like the French accent comedians. Oh my, it sounds like claws on chalkboard. They're like,
Well, some people might actually find like the way you speak super irritating as well.
You're going to Nova Scotia. I always wanted to go to Nova Scotia. I'm going to come see you.
Perfect.
Then she goes, but if I come, you know your dad is going to come. And then I'm just like, what? This isn't
And
the
if
whole.
dad comes in, his sister's
that's
got to
what she-
come. And if she comes, then the
She's like, and then you know your brother also has never seen Nova Scotia. So maybe, and I'm like, guys, I'm literally going for a job.
Yeah,
I would love to see you.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
Nova Scotia like Hawaii? Like, what's so
No,
No,
it's
like
like the opposite.
I think I'd be modeling still at my 40s. This was supposed to be a temporary job while I become a big actor, which never happened.
Yeah.
So, now
Yet.
thank you. Thank you for framing
Morgan
that.
Freeman.
Exactly.
It's always about reframing, guys.
Thank you.
You have to watch your
Reframe.
narrative.
I'm a positive, happy person.
No.
I love life.
You might book SNL. You never know.
I don't even like SNL.
I don't mean it like
You would
be
know, I'm positive. It's too
be-
late. I'm
I'm not
positive.
saying be delusional.
I like this outfit on you, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks. I was cold and I was like, what's like
looks
a
good.
warm-ish
Black,
outfit?
it's like,
'Cause
it's cool.
I actually never wear black. It's very rare.
Really?
Yeah.
Looks good on you.
Thank you.
I don't know if you're allowed to do that here. Well, cameras are going. Let's start it up. What's going on, guys? My name's Tarun Shetty. Welcome to the Convo Sutra. So excited for this episode. Thanks for coming back to us. Man, we have an amazing show. We've got our usual panelists coming back and a special guest panelist who's sitting in with us. But first, let's do a quick intro for audio listeners.
What's up? I'm Natasha Chandel, writer, actor, stand-up, podcaster.
Hi, my name is Masood Ahmad. I am a fashion designer, store owner, and comedian, actor, model, all of those things as well. Thank you.
I'm Genevieve Dube'C. I am comedian, stand-up comic, and actor.
Yeah, thanks, ladies, for coming back. I love both of you. And you've been DMing me for like a year
Yes.
to be on the podcast.
Of course. I
Yeah.
want to support. You're doing great things, and I saw you got like a contract with the platform as well. And I was like, all right, this is getting serious. I have to jump on before you get too big. And
I do get a lot of DMs from people, but I did meet you at a casting because we're both model. I definitely am not a high fashion model. I don't know what casting I met
Y'all
you
were
at.
competing.
No, he's definitely in a different category. I just do like Target stuff.
it might have been a Haldiram casting or something. They did a new Biscuit Baby or something.
I don't know. You're like 6'4" or something. You're way taller than me.
6'7". But
You're 6'7"?
Who's counting?
Are you
Yeah.
6'7"?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I checked my doctor, Dr. Stark, Toluca Lake Medical Center.
Yeah, I can definitely see you in high fashion. You do runway too?
Yeah, I have when I was younger, but now it's just strictly direct bookings and whoever wants to give me a flight to New York or some exotic place to.
You have long hair, right?
No, I used to. I have short hair now, so.
Yeah, I remember you had like long hair.
Yeah, no, that was like in my 20s. I had to like stamp my 20s and leave with the long hair back then because I did my Umrah in Saudi Arabia, so I did my pilgrimage, and it's a tradition. If you go to Saudi Arabia and you do the pilgrimage, you like shave your head like bald with like a big razor. So I did that whole experience. And that was
What's your background?
I'm from Afghanistan. I was born in New Delhi, India. So we had my birth there, and then we fled India to America in like 2001, and I was like 6 or 7. So
Wait, why'd
6, 7
you
once again.
flee India?
Poverty.
For modeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't booking enough, so I was like, this poverty isn't very chic. I need to go
But
meet.
flee is a specific word.
Yeah, no, it's because we were refugees from Afghanistan as well.
Got
So
it.
it was able
Okay.
to basically go, and they had draft lottery. So basically, if you were an immigrant, you could apply for like America, Canada, Netherlands, you name it.
Nobody wanted to come to Canada.
In an alternate universe, no, I have like 80 cousins in Canada. That's why I went over there for a wedding, but that we'll talk about later. But anywho, yeah, so in an alternate universe, there's a British version of me with a lovely British accent and not the surfer bro accent
I'm sure
I'm
that
stuck
guy
with.
does even better with the
Oh,
ladies.
dude,
You
yeah.
are just he's an uggo
It's okay
over
though.
here.
That guy's 6'5" though, so don't
I have
worry.
cousins
It's
with
not.
green eyes,
6'7".
blonde hair,
I know.
British accents. I'm like the ugly duckling, believe it or not. But
Right.
I'm
This is-
grateful. I'm
This is what it
grateful.
feels like when you hear Charlize Theron talk about being ugly.
It's not like you two are like ugly. What are you talking about? Both of you are beautiful.
Oh, You're so sweet. So
I mean, I put a lot on my face today. Do you know the 6'7" thing? Have you been watching me do this like 80 times?
6'7"?
You don't know it?
I know of it, and every time someone says it to me, I'm like,
it's from this rapper named Skrilla. He's from Philadelphia. I came across my newsfeed when Shane Gillis had him on his podcast, at the Secret Podcast, because he's a Philly comedian and Skrilla's a Philly rapper, and it was just took over the world by storm. It was basically social media and TikTok. They said like 85% of every single song on the Billboard Hot 200 all started on TikTok, which is insane. Because
I actually don't know 6'7" from that.
Yeah,
what does it mean?
It's a basketball.
it's a basketball player.
Yeah, it's a basketball thing.
That's a lie.
Happened.
He's trying to steal it. LaMelo Ball did not create 6'7". He did not create that. Skrilla did, but I that's my job.
That beef.
I'm the culture.
We're starting a beef here.
Sorry, I'm not up to date with
No,
the
but
rap
all the kids,
news.
basically, all the kids nowadays,
the
they're all
kids.
all the kids nowadays.
He's like 30
They're
something.
they do this. They're
30,
like,
31.
6'7".
I always just pretend like I know what's happening because I don't want to look old to like Gen Z.
No,
like I'm like
100%.
6'7".
But it's not even Gen Z. It's like little. Like my nephew is 7, and he's just like 6'7".
Well,
and
he's
you're
a
like,
fan
oh
of
gosh.
Skrillex,
Like it's
Skrilla,
all over.
Skrillex is the
cool.
DJ.
My bad.
I'm
Basically, it was at a
sorry. You guys
basketball
sound like
game.
my aunts.
Somebody scored. The audience started screaming the number of the jersey. 6'7".
I'm too old. I don't understand any
And it became a whole thing.
Not
memes.
accurate, but it's okay.
Now
we're
everybody's
gonna let
like,
it live.
hey, what comes after 5 and before 8? And people will say,
6'7".
like, 6'7". That's what
Oh my
happens.
God.
In and
It's
out,
so annoying.
In and out stopped doing 67 because of it. Because my store's right next to it out in Westwood, and literally they were like, yeah, they go from 66 to 68.
You have a store. That's right.
Yes.
Cool, man. I saw your IG page. Sorry, I'm a dick on the phone.
No worries, you're good. It's just I get it. You got your thing going, and I'm here to.
No, I'm a dick.
Sorry,
I'm
you're a dick on the phone.
I'm just
I would
not a
say
nice person
I'll
in
call it
general.
neurotic, but yeah.
I'm super neurotic. I'm a comedian though, so I can do
You're
it.
allowed to be.
You know,
Yeah.
And I feel cool. I'm the only
Bobby
American.
Khan.
Yeah, Bobby Khan. I did Bobby Khan a character.
Smashing.
Yeah, you're the only like
Rocking.
born in America.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like you two are Americanized.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
Yeah, I mean,
you two
I'm-
didn't know each other.
I'm an
in
American
Canada.
Yeah, that's
citizen now.
crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, Toronto's huge.
Congratulations.
When did you move to the U.S.?
I came a long time ago. Yeah,
Sounds like Star
right
Wars.
after.
I mean, that's not
in
surprising then.
a
We
long
haven't
time
met.
ago.
It makes sense.
Yeah, but I was in New York, and then I came to LA. So I
got
came
it.
after university. I went
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Ryerson, and then moved to
Oh,
New
sick.
York,
Nice.
and just became a citizen in 2022.
Congrats.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's huge.
I could have done it some years ago, but there was somebody in office that I didn't want to inaugurate myself in front of.
Is
so
that
I
test
was-
hard?
It's the easiest thing
You
ever.
took a test too?
I had to take my mom had to take the test. I got basically it was super easy. But my mom and my dad had to learn about like Abraham Lincoln and like John Adams and all this Hamilton and all these like random like people of American history that if you ask the random like Los Angelina, they'd be like, who the
It's basically a
these
tiny
people?
booklet that you get with 100 questions, and you basically have to just memorize it. It's like, what's the ocean next to California?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
We are smarter than you. No,
you definitely are.
I mean, the
but
education
it's
just
right. But
Yeah.
it's like, but then they just ask you the most silly questions.
Yeah.
Too when
Like
you're
what?
there, which is just like,
No. I know somebody who
She's
is
a Canadian. Are you Canadian?
Yeah.
You're not a citizen.
Pardon me?
You're not a citizen, right?
No. I'm Canadian. But I have a really good friend who's going through like they're getting ready to take their test, and I was going through the questions with them again. Like I thought same thing, so clear and obvious, and like
even for
that
your
kind
green,
of a thing.
Yeah, even for your green card,
Yeah.
they'll come up to you and they'll be like, and so serious. They're like, "Do you plan on committing a terrorist act?" And I'm
Ask you
just
that?
like, I'm waiting. Like, I'm like, yes. I was just waiting for somebody to ask me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Like
yeah. You know
finally,
what?
Someone sees me finally.
Jig is up. Like,
Yeah.
what are they expecting? It's so.
So it's not like taking the law exam or something. like
No,
the bar.
it's so easy.
And it's multiple
Once you
choice, I
get to that
believe.
point, but the getting to that point is very difficult.
Yeah.
And
It takes like
then-
15 years for me to get it.
yeah, yeah.
You passed the test flying
Yeah,
colors.
I mean but I was in like middle school, so we were already studying this anyway, and I was always in like AP World History and Advanced, like all that stuff.
So you know where the ocean, you know the oceans. Very
Yeah,
good.
my geography skills were.
What's
A1.
the ocean?
What's the other
next to
ocean on the
California?
other side of?
The Red Sea.
No.
It's the Pacific Ocean.
Wait, so do you want to be an American citizen?
Yeah.
Why?
I believe
Say
so.
yes right now.
Yes. No, I definitely do. Just because if LA feels like home, and I want it to be my permanent home, but love also being Canadian, and I love being from there, and I'm proud of it. But
You can have both.
exactly, no,
I
Steph
do.
Tolev just got both too.
Have
Yeah,
both.
You go back?
it's gorgeous.
Yeah, my family's all there, so
Okay.
I'm always there. And then my husband's family's from Spain, so we kind of split our time. Like we go once a year to Canada, once a year to Spain.
Nice.
But I'm going back to Nova Scotia. Actually, I just got staffed on
Random.
a show over there.
You did? Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's
it's been-
great.
Yeah, in March. Yeah,
Congrats.
thank you.
So you're going to move to Nova Scotia?
just for a few weeks. Yeah,
Okay.
gonna go up there.
Yes.
But it's so I'm excited to go back home.
East of
The dead
Canada.
of winter.
So your parents, are you going to live in Nova Scotia? Or do you have to rent a new
So
place?
funny. So I am going to Nova Scotia for this gig. But you know, when they send you up for a gig, it's like you're in a hotel room. I'm not in some fancy, I'm
Yeah.
not this wonderful guy, like so
I pay for all my rooms,
he goes to
guys.
New York and he lives in the fancy like
Clothing money.
Yeah.
cool
Clothing
model
money
flat.
funds this. This is
I'm
all
just
from
going into a
selling
hotel
garments.
Model flat.
But my
There's
mom
no
is
money
just
in
like,
modeling.
"You're going to Nova Scotia. I always wanted to go to Nova Scotia. I'm going to come see you."
Perfect.
Then she goes, "But if I come, your dad is going to come." And then I'm just like, "What? This isn't
And
the
if
whole."
dad comes in,
yeah,
his sister's
that's
got
what
to come. And if she comes, then the
She's like,
nephew-
and then your brother also has never seen Nova Scotia, so maybe. And I'm like, guys, I'm literally going for a job.
Yeah,
I would
his
love to
kids
see
would-
you.
yeah,
but
Is
I have
Nova
to
Scotia
work.
like Hawaii? Like, what's so
No,
No,
it's
uh,
like the opposite.
There's going to be a lot of French Canadian hicks out there.
Yeah,
The
I'm very
𝐼𝐶𝐴Zienne, I
excited.
think they're called. And it's going to be great. Great live music, great seafood.
I mean, the comedy is really great
Really?
there, and just like they're really funny people. Canadians are some of the most funny people.
Why are you laughing?
I've been to Canada and I beg to differ. I had to sit through like 2 American speaking comedians in Toronto, and then I had to sit through like the French accent comedians. Oh my goodness.
Well, I'll tell
I
you,
had to get up and leave after like 4 minutes. I'm
Really?
like, I couldn't do this. I'm like, this is.
some of the
It
biggest.
sounds like claws on a chalkboard because they have the "Ay, ay, ay," and they're trying to do their best to sound like funny and American.
Wow,
It's
you're just
like-
trashing.
well, some people might actually find like the way you speak
Yeah.
super irritating as well.
Canada.
She lives in Canada.
Well, it's just respectfully, just from my point of view. It just I couldn't sit through it.
I
I
get
still
it.
give him my money and gave the tip to the nice lady, 2 drink
Yeah.
minimum. We made sure everyone got funded. It's just I couldn't sit through it. It
I
wasn't
think
for me.
Canadians are some of the funniest people and
course.
like some of the biggest talent in the world in the comedy in the comedy
course.
space
I mean,
is
that's
Canadian.
proven,
All
yeah.
of the SNL cast.
I mean, Lorne
Mike
Michaels
Myers.
is like the most influential person in comedy.
Jim
of this-
Carrey. I mean, Dan
Millennium.
Aykroyd.
Martin
You have
Short.
all these guys. Will
Yeah.
Arnett. All these guys, like even
Norm
now, are
Macdonald.
all
Norm
Norm Macdonald,
Macdonald,
R.I.P.
Russell
Great guy.
Peters.
Russell. I mean, there's so many.
yeah.
Like,
Somebody gonna get hurt today.
So you said you do stand up? You're a comedian?
Yeah, I've dabbled. My brother was the one that got me into it. He's really the more the.
See, there's no
I
barrier to
guess
entry in
discipline.
doing stand up. That's the thing. for
Yeah,
me.
he's the more disciplined
Good at
comedian.
it.
He started his own
Comedian.
series called Scooting to Spots. So right now he's literally e-scooting to every single spot in Seattle, Washington. So shout out to Mossy.
Oh, so he does spots. Your
That's
brother?
cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so
he's the
doing
he's the
stand-
he's
okay.
the one that like
for
really
him.
like got me into it. But I make so much like not to brag, but I have so much time and effort into the clothing and like making garments and like running the store. Like I can't go and like chase spots every day and go and
Good
hit
for you.
open mics.
Yeah.
I'm
But
starting
yeah.
your own business.
No, yeah. Once like you were mentioning modeling money and model flats, there's zero money in modeling. If you compare that to garments and clothing,
What are you
it's like-
talking about? I make my living as a model, dude.
Yeah, but like
I do
you'll-
pretty well.
me
okay,
too, as a
but, like,
5'2" girl.
It's about okay. You got a day rate. If you're like Shah Rukh Khan's son, you're getting what commercial 5K day rate. You're getting that once every few months or so, once every 2 weeks. If you're great, I'm getting that every like
Yeah.
few days.
Sure.
Like it's just someone comes in and it's like, oh, the NBA player is in town. They're spending budget of $25,000 and they come and buy like 10 things and here's 25K and then you just move on.
Good for
There's
you.
no there's no contracts, there's no like fees, there's no like arguing. It's just like here's the valuable clothing that I decided is great on you. Here's your
Where did this
things.
hustle come from? Like, is that the
Yeah.
Afghani hustle or is that like self-born?
No, just when I was 17, I got moved out to New York. I got discovered by Ralph Lauren, and I booked Ralph Lauren, and I was like basically fresh out of like high school into modeling, and then learned the entire industry from the inside out. Once you meet like the king of fashion in America,
Yeah.
I think I would say you kind of like see it and break it down in a way that you can kind of like digest it. And then starting then, I just started plotting my takeover. And then in like 4 years ago, I met Lori Stark, who is the owner of Chrome Hearts. And she kind of gave me the, hey, like move to LA, like now, open your store here.
Good for you.
Yeah. So, and then once I met Lori Stark, that's like meeting Willy Wonka. And then she bought like 2 pairs of my jeans, spent like thousands of dollars, gave me like a $4,000 ring, like a whole outfit. And I'm like a nobody to her. It was just like I was at the right place at the right time in Art Basel with a buddy of mine doing an art show. And then next thing you know, I like that summer moved to LA, opened the store, and now we're like here. And I'm living my dreams. It's
Nice, dude.
fantastic. Yeah, I went from like literally castingnetworks.com, $140 to be an extra for a Target music video. Oh, thank God, I'll be able to eat tonight.
Yeah.
To like, what was I wasting decades of my life for?
Sure. Genevieve, what
Big,
about you? Do you think like
crazy
that the
work.
hustle that he has for his clothing store, do you feel like as a comic you have to have that?
Yeah, it's the only way. Like sometimes things are like given to you, but you have to. You're self-contracted, and you have to have passion for it, and you have to like want to work hard at it. And it's not always easy to go like spot to spot, that kind of a thing. Stay up late.
Because I suck at
network.
that. I feel like you're good at that.
I'm not.
I feel like
I force
Natasha's good at it,
myself.
too.
I could see you. You're chatty in a good way. Like I could
I'll
see
be
you.
honest, I'm like not.
Really?
Yeah.
You're always the haha. Like, I feel like that Booker hates me.
Oh my god! I'm
no,
like
hates
the
me. Hates me.
Oh,
Terry.
I'm-
I was like,
I love her. Well, no,
Can't
it's
stand
so
me.
funny.
no, but she likes you
No,
because
no,
you're
but she does,
personable.
and she knows. I mean, I joke to her all the time. I'm like, she always compliments me and then doesn't book me for months. And then I'm like, Terry, and she's just like, I love you so much. And then I'm like, book me.
Yeah. I mean, another like big part of it is staying on top of your messages and stuff, and
Yeah.
wanting to like, I'll contact people if I'm going to be in another city for like whatever shows. I'll like find Instagram, find people, and start messaging them like, hey, I'm going to be in town for this. Like, do you have like a spot on a show? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I will aggressively seek it out.
You should.
Because that's the only way I feel like in comedy when you're
No.
in this weird in between part.
People don't understand about comedy, and you guys can speak your own opinions about this, but you have to have like a business hustle to it as well, and not have any shame of messaging people to open, and just because it's a doggy dog world. I know people who have become openers for big comedians. They've gotten on
by
shows.
I mean, that's what happened with me. I happened to be in Toronto when 𝐼𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐷𝐿 was doing the Royal Theatre, which is like it's a big venue over there. And I just literally slid in her DMs. She followed me, and then I was just like, hey, I'm actually from Toronto. I happen to be here.
Great.
I'm shooting my shot, but like, is there any way I could like open or do a couple minutes? And this is a couple years ago. And she actually had an opener. She goes, come feature for me. And I was like,
Incredible.
okay. So she gave me a bit more time. I did one show. She liked it. She goes, come back the next day.
Okay.
But then for her next show, but then I couldn't actually. And I was like, oh no. So then I messaged her. I was like, if you ever need it ever again, please let me know. Time goes by. She doesn't contact me. I'm like, all right, I lost. Then randomly she was doing a sold out at the Hollywood Improv. And she's like, can you open? And then it was a longer set.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, thank you. Did that. Went really well. Then she took me on tour. And I
Amazing.
went to Phoenix
you went on
with
tour
her.
with her? Wow.
Well, just her Phoenix shows, but yeah, she flew me out, and then that was like a 20-minute open, like a long feature for
That's
𝐼𝐿.
never happened to me.
See, I don't like, here's
That's
that
never
is where I lack. Like, if you looked at my contact list and the people that I speak to and things like that, I probably should be farther along in my career. I am not good at asking. I'm talking like random bookers. I do like the homework to do that. I'm not good at asking.
Yeah.
I'm not good at climbing, like socially climbing, because I'm uncomfortable with asking for things. So, which isn't good in this career. I need to be more comfortable asking.
I think maybe it's like reframing it too, right? Because I think I don't want to steal your question, but
No,
you know,
who cares about the
before
question?
we were rolling, you had said, what is something that would surprise
Yeah.
people
People
about
didn't-
about you, right? And for me, it's that people think, oh, she talks a lot and she's whatever. I'm actually super introverted. He knows this a little bit about me. I'm very serious. I usually am like, my day job is super professional. I don't crack jokes most of the time, and I'm very quiet. So at home, like you might not know I'm home for like half a day.
That was your DM to Zarna. I'm very quiet.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
crack
super
jokes.
quiet.
I'm not
She'd love
funny.
that.
But
Yeah.
I've like learned, I know when to speak,
Yeah.
and I know, I've learned that part, but also just framing it to myself that like I know my personality. I'm not like a climber. I don't like to be inauthentic, but I was just like, there are times you have to shoot your shot,
Yeah.
and the shooting the shot is I know I can prove myself in this scenario.
Yeah.
So this isn't me. This isn't somebody giving a freebie. They're like, that's how everybody, and I hope to ever pay that back to somebody else, that when I have a show,
Yeah.
I can be like, hey, yeah, like you have a good attitude. I think you could be, good on stage. Yeah, do 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Like, and so I think it's like reframing it. So maybe it's not social climbing, but it's just like part of the job.
Of
like,
course,
we
yeah.
have to put ourselves out there. But I also do try to be like, hey, don't have an ego about it, because anything in life, like when I started as a writer, I was a producer. I was a producer at networks, at really big networks. I was a supervising producer.
Yeah.
I was making a lot of money. When I moved to as a writer, I had to start at the bottom. And I had to mentally be like, this is hard, but I can't tell them that I've done all these other things
Yeah.
because I'm starting as a writer. And so I started as a baby writer. I had an empty resume. I did a web series. It was so like hard, like gut wrenching for me. But then I did it because I was like, I know I'll prove myself.
Yeah.
And then you can rise. And it's like kind of the same thing with everything. Like
Yep.
when I got into voiceover, same way. I started at the bottom, and I was
gotta
like,
prove
okay,
yourself.
I will learn,
Work your way
and
up.
then work your way up. And I've kind of tried to do that mentality with comedy, but it's hard. I totally get it. So hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. If you like this episode, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. How about your own business? Do you have to ask a lot, or because you're self-employed? Or do you feel like you're running your own
Yeah, I
stuff?
mean the thing is that there's platforms like Wix I use. It's like a point of sale system, and they kind of just like add their emails into the cashing out after they check out or whatever, and then it kind of saves all the emails for me. So all I have to do is just like once a week. It's actually AI. They like whip up a nice email like, hey, we have these specific things, because I have a person that I hire that lists all my items
Yeah.
that I buy.
I never give my email when they ask me. I'm
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, I know.
well,
like,
it's
no.
it's helpful. I actually interrupt them. I'm like, hey, make sure this is your like electrical bill email. Don't give me no spam email. I want to make sure I'm in your psyche. I want the real one.
You'd
So,
scare me if some 6'7" dude was like, "I want your email." I'd be like, "Dude,
You'd be surprised. I could be charming. At
give her
times.
Natasha's email. I'm Natasha at Gmail."
But
Yeah.
wait, can I ask, what kind of clothes do you?
Just
Make.
like Raf Simmons. Oh, the clothes I make. I made this. This is a long sleeve.
That's my look, actually.
rib
Rap
knit
Simmons.
with
So cool. And wait, what about the shoe? You made those?
These, no, that'd be ridiculous.
I was like,
oh, damn, I
I
was
would
like-
have to own a sweatshop.
I don't know what people do. I'm like, that's
You know, it's a
all
sweatshop.
good. No, this
That's why
is,
you're making so much money.
These are from 𝐬𝐿𝐫𝐵𝐿. Actually, I just got the second
those are
pair.
so cool. I
those are
really
cool.
like
He was
Little
my first
Converse women?
customer. He came and spent like 20 grand in like 10 minutes. And like
Wow.
afterwards, it
are you
was
doing
like
with our lives,
basically
guys?
like I was reached out by Converse. They basically gave me a contract. So by this summer, I'll have a wholesale shoe contract from Converse, which is Nike. And like it's like
I feel like you should be playing basketball. Heck with a
It's a
shoe
game
contract.
changer. No, it's.
Yeah.
I would much rather be on this side,
Yeah.
enjoying the show, than being a part of the show.
So you make like clothes for,
I make garments and I sell garments.
Congrats. That's cool.
but and like what kind? Because garments is like a lot of things. And
Jackets, shirts,
Oh.
pants, socks, whatever.
For
is
guys,
wearable.
girls,
Burkas.
Doesn't
both.
matter.
For both. Okay,
Either
cool.
or.
Somebody
Yeah,
got
I
my
Is
make
there like a
gowns.
certain style? I'm trying to get you to promote
Thank you,
your.
Genevieve.
It's just Lucky Finds Westwood on Instagram, or Chateau Adreno on Instagram, and it's basically cut and sew pieces made with really good quality. It's just like right now we're working on our first collection. It's gonna be featuring a lot of like Persian rug designs and stuff like that I'm working with my new Chinese manufacturer. But like it's only
Yeah, man, get the Chinese there. You can't
it
lose
has
with
been
some
it
Chinese
has been only
manufacturers.
bespoke.
Don't say that too loud.
They don't
It's,
do enough
it's been
of that.
only bespoke like custom one pieces.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna have manufacturing going, because people are basically just like banging on my door, like, bro, we need
Wow.
collections, we need sweatsuits, we need like
Great.
the whole like collection from you, so we can start making money off.
That's
of it.
great. Congrats. See, I feel
Thanks.
like I've got to be very aggressive. It's funny. I'm not that aggressive comedy wise at all. I just feel like I'm talented. You're gonna hire me. And the only people that hire me are like my best friends in the business who are like, come open, but nobody else cares. But for this, I'm very aggressive. Like I will bug you. And there's a Bollywood star in town who I know, and I'm just DMing her all the time. And I'm like, I couldn't care less if she just ices me because I'm like, I need to get.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
I'm
Don't
like,
say ice. We're in LA.
And you'd be surprised. People love coming on podcasts and stuff. I mean, that's how I got kind of dating out so quickly. I had Sunny Leone on my 4th episode.
Oh, she's huge.
And she posted it everywhere.
She's huge.
And I was like, thank you.
I would DM Rani Mukherjee a million times just to have her
God.
wave at me.
Wait, can I tell you? When I was a kid, everybody used to say I looked like Rani Mukherjee.
I could see that. Rani Mukherjee's
totally.
I'll put this picture up.
She's
I'll show you my young picture
She's the
because I used to
prettiest
have
girl in
straight
Bollywood.
hair.
Great.
No
And
one's
I was
even
like
close.
little.
She was like the girl next door pretty. Like Aishwarya Rai was like the Miss Universe and like all like alien looking, and Rani was like the girl next door. She was everything. Oh, I was obsessed.
No, a lot of beautiful Bollywood people. You ever think about going to Bollywood? You could do that.
You know, my mom actually regrets a couple things in her life, but I got 2 big offers when I was 18 to be in one. No, not a joke. I got offered to be to star in a Tollywood movie, so in Tamil, so in the South, which is a huge thing over there. A lot of the big stars started in the South. And then I got offered to star alongside Salman Khan in a big movie that the movie flopped, so it all worked out. But like literally got the offer because the director was my aunt's neighbor. It's a whole weird thing. Got the whole offer. My mother knew I did all these auditions. Last minute, she's like, I don't want to go to India. And I'm like, what? And I was 18, so they were like, we're not sending you. And I was young, and I was like, I mean, okay, I guess if I got it now, I'll get it later.
Yeah.
Nope. And she literally regrets it. She's always like, I'm so sorry. I feel like I ruined your career because, like, you know, you hear like people like Priyanka Chopra whose moms were so like involved in their life.
Yeah.
My mom was like a working professional. She was a physical therapist. She's like the farthest from Bollywood in the industry and never wanted this stuff. So to her, getting this for me, it just was just like, oh, I can't do this. I have to pay my bills. I don't know anything about Bollywood. And like, I'm not mad at her, but sometimes I do joke with her. I'm like, you know,
You have to move on opportunities when they present itself.
Yes.
I've been in a few situations. Like I used to intern for this show called Spin City. It was like this huge
oh,
show.
what a great show.
Yeah. I was the only writer's intern on that show. And so they were in New York. And then when they went to LA, because Michael J. Fox got sick, so they were going to change everything up. And they're like, Tarun, do you want to come to LA with us? You can be our script supervisor or not supervisor. I was like the script, whatever, the lowest writer job that there was. But it was still a hard job to get. And I was still at NYU at the time. And I couldn't tell my mom I'm going to drop out of school. But I was like, man, that was such a good entry point into working with these really great writers who have all gone and do amazing things. And they said, come to LA with us. We'll give you a job. And I said, no. I'm like, man, I always think back to that. Like, should I have dropped out of school? What do you think? Should I have? Genevieve.
I don't know. I kind of have something similar-ish when I stopped skating. I went to McMaster University.
Oh, yeah.
And
Tell us about your skating thing real quick. Set it up.
I feel like I've talked about it on this podcast
They don't
before.
know.
I was a figure skater, competitive figure skater. I retired right before I turned 23.
Amazing.
And I had started university very part-time because figure skating was full-time. So when I decided to stop, I was like feeling the pressure of all of my friends were like finishing their undergrad, moving on kind of a thing. And I had barely, like I was taking like maybe a class a semester, like not even. And I did get offers for like a cruise ship or an opportunity to audition for Disney on Ice, like stuff like that. And I was like, no, I just wanted to move on with my education. But realistically, like education, especially now where I am, like that education's like, education's always going to be there. I feel like you can always go back. It's there.
Yeah.
Take the opportunities as they come. That's how I feel personally.
In hindsight,
you got
for
it,
sure.
yeah.
She'll know this too. Like
Yeah.
you remember, Much Music.
Of course.
So I was offered as a VJ for Much
No
Music,
way.
and I was just starting university.
The Canadian MTV.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Canadian MTV.
Yeah.
And I said no because my family was like, because I got into Ryerson, this like very top program that I was just like, my parents were just like, you have to do your education.
Yeah.
But then I was like, well, guys, you'll like me more, right? Because I'm educated. Like,
Daisy parents are
and
watching
literally,
this.
you
like,
know,
this
who
is
got,
the worst episode for
you
like.
know who got
Sorry.
the job
Sorry.
after me? You know who got the job?
Ashna.
No.
Who?
Who's a huge star now outside of that? Hannah Simone.
Oh, really?
Hannah got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And I
Anyway-
was like, God damn it. Those are the times that you're
don't
like,
listen to
yeah.
your parents. Don't try to.
A lot of Indians do watch Indian families, especially. We're not saying drop out of school, but just consider it.
I mean, it's
No, but
okay.
showbiz is a different beast, and I feel like nobody really cares where you went to school. Like, but they do look at your
No.
credits and everything. Like, you need that gateway entry point into the
Yeah.
biz.
I will say it's like a balance of both, right? Because you often see a lot of those people who like they did drop out, but unless you find some way to have longevity in your career, some of them later in their life are like, oh my gosh, I can't do anything else.
Yeah.
And then they kind of really struggle later because, it is show business. So we don't all look like.
When I moved out to New
Gorgeous
York,
prince
my
over here,
parents were just like, "You're gonna leave us?" And I'm like, "It's Ralph Lauren."
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got
you're
it.
like,
Yeah, there you
Like-
go.
Like I knew I was very self-aware. Like I could read the room, and it's like this Ralph Lauren offer isn't gonna just come and fly in any other
Yeah.
like time. It was either you take it at like a young age or you go to New York.
And this
or
was
you-
New York, so you went to New York first.
No,
okay.
yeah. So I was like literally just like, I think I was in my first semester of community college, and like I was having to pay for the community college too. So it went from like going into debt to do something I didn't care about. And I think I remember my degree was in journalism, and then one day I was deciding.
I can't imagine he was a journalist.
Dude, I know. I Googled it and I Googled journalism, and the first thing that came was like top 10 worst and most useless degrees in America, and journalism was right.
You wanted to write the
Number
articles
2,
in Playboy?
podcasting.
Yeah, no. So after that, I figured out that like getting bigger connections and doing work with like huge names at a young age is way more like useful.
Yeah.
Once you're 30, and like in my age, I'm 31 now, and it's like everything I've gotten in the past 2 years of just the store has all been from the connections I made when I was 17, 18, 19, growing up and living in New York and being with the movers and shakers
Yeah.
of like all of that.
Well, that's the magical thing about life is you don't know where it's going to take you. Like you might
Yeah.
meet someone that's going to lead you somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I've had a few like circuitous moments where I'm like, oh, this led to this, led to this, led to this. Like I didn't really think I'd be modeling still in my 40s. This was
great.
supposed to be a temporary job while I become a big actor, which never happened.
Yeah.
So now I'm,
Yet.
thank you. Thank you for reframing
Morgan
that.
Freeman.
Exactly.
It's always about reframing, guys.
Thank you.
You have to watch your narrative.
I gotta
watch
stop.
your narrative.
You know, my narrative sucks. I really have to like change it.
Yeah.
You
One thing-
should.
It's not fun to listen to.
No, it's not fun. I'm a positive, happy person.
Yeah.
No.
I love life.
You might book SNL. You never know.
I don't
You
even
don't.
like
You
SNL.
don't. I don't mean it like
You would
be
take it, though.
Positive. It's too
be-
late. I'm
I'm not
positive.
saying be delusional, but
I'm
I am
delusional
saying
too.
we have to be very careful of the words we say because
No, can I tell you, there was this friend of the show got the show to an agent at a big agency, and he was like, oh, I like this podcast, but it has to have 40,000 streams per episode, which is a lot. And I was discouraged at first, and I was like, no, I love my podcast, and I'll keep
Yeah.
doing it. I don't care
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
an agent believes. And I was like, I didn't have to like reframe it. It's like really what I believed. So sometimes if you just love to do something, you'll just keep doing it.
Of
Exactly.
course.
of course.
You guys drove through traffic. It's like 7:00 at night, by the way, in Hollywood, which is death. It's like driving through Mad
It is
Max.
death. I'll
like
I'll
across the city.
concur.
Truly.
I'd rather drive through like Saudi Arabia than drive through LA.
Oh my
And I
God.
did
Saudi
drive through
Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. I drove from Mecca to Medina. That's 8 hours straight in a rental. That
On
if
a
you
camel.
if you go over 40 miles per hour, you get the deet 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 deet. So I literally just cranked up Morgan Wallen going entire from Medina to.
I'm learning a lot about rap music
Mecca.
tonight.
It's Morgan Wallen is country music.
country
Tarun,
music.
God, you're showing your age. God
guess.
bless your
He
heart.
just like
I guess.
I was just gonna say earlier when we were talking about the whole 6'7" thing. I'm like, it's so funny when you hit like I don't know what happens, but there's an age that suddenly you just out of the know.
No, my age was like
no.
22.
You just like don't
like I know a lot of like older people because Tarun, you're so old,
Yeah.
who know who Morgan Wallen is like a cultural
Really? It's
Little
country?
current
Sorry, I'm not big into
country's
country
you,
music.
yeah.
He threw a chair off a rooftop bar and it fell on a cop car, and it's the funniest arrest video because
Problematic.
there's like
You need to stop.
little chubby white girls coming up to him and be like, "Oh my goodness, do I think you are who I know you are?" But yeah, shout out Morgan Wallen. He's like a country Drake. He can't miss right now.
Do you guys ever fear aging out of your profession? I guess it doesn't count to you.
Yeah,
No?
you get to be a kid forever in fashion. It's awesome.
And same thing, like modeling, acting, there's a role for all ages. So
I'm working just as much now as when I first came in because I'm not like the dad
all the
phase.
Depends ads you're doing, it's
Which is not at all
Crazy.
according to you, because you're always like, I'm never working.
No, I work a lot as a commercial print model,
Yeah,
but because but there was a dead zone where they couldn't place me. I wasn't young enough.
because you were
Yeah,
Yeah.
that age. Yeah, there's definitely that age.
Yeah, so now they're like, oh, we like that it's gray in your sides and stuff. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
yeah.
That's sweet.
Do you ever fear, Natasha?
No, I don't think so. I mean, especially stand up. I feel like stand up is one of those like great things that it's really just being good, and people love any age. I mean, there's
Is
a
it about
great,
being
there's
good?
such a, I don't know.
Hey, comedy's
there's
like-
something
like-
relatable about everybody who's successful to somebody. It doesn't have to be ours.
I understand that like funny is funny. However, I do think there are audiences meant
Yeah.
for certain, like he was saying, like comedy is, he didn't enjoy certain comedy. Like it is so subjective, like music. You don't know who Morgan Wallen is, which is very embarrassing for you.
I
I'm so
actually
sorry.
knew. I was
But-
faking it.
Last night we let the linger
I definitely
down.
hate
And
the
he's
music.
getting copyright.
Yeah, I was gonna
his
say,
Alright,
video
relax,
getting
Paul.
copyright
Relax.
dinged right now.
There goes our YouTube
Oh
page.
God, it was 3 seconds. It has to be 5 at least. I know I'm a Mr. Beast generation kid.
Hey.
Your answer is no.
To
Aging out of comedy.
oh no, yeah, it's not a thing, which is again wonderful. Like it just same with like acting and stuff, right? Like there's a role for everyone, and people, comedy's subjective, and
I feel like
not
women, I've heard this from multiple women. I mean, I've read in interviews, actors, like they're like, oh, they're the hot young person in their 20s. And then all of a sudden, some new I guess that happens with guys too. And then some young, hot person comes along and takes your place.
Yeah, there's just different roles, with aging. I hope so. I feel that way. I mean, look at Brendan Fraser right now.
Yeah,
There
he's
was
the
a role
best.
for him, the whale. And like, there's just always going to be, he was out for a while for like potentially other reasons, but there's just, you can come back later on. I don't know.
I love George of the Jungle. Such a classic movie.
I'm in The Mummy. There's going to be another Mummy now.
I mean, obviously, it's not the same. Like when you're young, you get to go for like the hot kind of
Yeah.
those roles. You're obviously not going to maybe go for the exact same types of roles as you get older. I mean, for me, it's like less about fearing like opportunities, just as like I am like, man, it does suck to get older.
Yeah.
Like when you see,
But you can talk about that in comedy. That's the beauty of it, right?
for sure. But I just do mean like sometimes you're just like, oh man,
Pain.
like why I woke up and everything is hurting, but I
mean,
didn't do anything.
I was staring at my face in the mirror last night, and I was like not having it. I was like, no.
Yeah, I just got a
like,
red light mask.
Really?
Oh yeah,
What's
I've been
that?
using one.
Yeah.
I've been using one for the
What's a
last
red
year
light
and a half.
mask?
Oh my
What
gosh.
do you mean?
Morgan
It's
Wallace
our-
red light
It's our
mask.
Chinese overlords knew like women need it in their life to feel normal.
yeah,
People do.
yeah,
It's
it's so
been,
good.
red light therapy has been going on for a long time. It just like it helps with dark spots.
It helps.
Helps
It's
like
actually supposed. I don't know. Yeah, it's one of
yeah,
the
it helps
few
with
things.
like cell regeneration. Like
He's like, I'm a-
the it helps with the helping like cells regenerate quicker.
Yeah.
Let me just have my Christmas gift, okay? Let me just enjoy my Christmas
I mean,
gift.
yeah.
It
If I
is
show you-
no. Red light therapy's been around for a long time because it is scientifically proven to help with cell
I'm not
regeneration.
gonna lie. I got
I
it.
come from a family of doctors, so I just like to be like, "That's lovely, dear. Bless your heart." I like to let people enjoy their,
And that's it.
marketing.
I'm just like, listen, I don't know if this thing is working, but I'm gonna try it.
It's
like
working.
I don't know
I
if
see it. It
does
anything is
work.
working.
I see a big difference.
but
You're
I'm
glowing,
gonna try
girl.
it. You know.
I want to add to what you said about when you get old, the material you use as you get older. Because I was doing a show with a guy, and he was like, "Oh, I'm in my 50s now. Like, who wants to hear some 50-year-old guy talk about dating?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm in my 40s. Do people want to hear me talk about dating?" And I was
Yeah.
like,
It's so relatable for a lot of those things for anybody. Like
"Yeah,
that's why the biggest comedians in the world, a lot of them, they talk about
I need to marry
relationship
and divorce."
anxiety,
Sorry,
marriage,
Just to get some
and
content.
kids
Yeah.
are like the biggest topics.
Relatable problem.
God
Yeah.
damn, I'm screwed."
So it's
Will you marry me, Natasha?
yeah.
You can have
I'll
you'll give her
have a
husband.
side
Yeah.
piece. Yeah, why not? It's okay.
That would be interesting. We can talk about it on stage.
Great fodder for stage for sure. That's why we're gonna
Me and
do
my
it.
new Spanish husband.
A polyamorous marriage.
Hey, we got to wrap up. Hey, thanks for jumping in, man.
For sure. No, it was awesome. Thank you for having me. This is definitely like a fever dream. But
I mean, we've already plugged your stuff for half the episode, but tell us about your store.
yeah. So my store's in Westwood, 1313 Westwood Boulevard. We carry men's, women's, vintage, modern designer clothing. We do custom pieces. We work with everyone from basketball players to pop stars to rappers.
Where can we find you on Instagram?
Oh yeah, so my Instagram is Masood the Dude is my personal, and then the stores is Lucky Finds Westwood.
Do we get a discount for being on this panel?
Absolutely. If you give me a joke that
That's how I know
genuinely
he's
makes
not
me
basic.
laugh, you'll get a free outfit.
Oh, wow.
But a genuine laugh. You need to be a real,
Man.
you know.
Just
one
don't
of
do
those-
it with a
No.
Canadian accent.
That wasn't.
Yeah, we need the American, good old American.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you coming by.
Absolutely.
Genevieve, where can we find you?
Genevieve 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐜𝐫𝐢𝐛𝐿 on all platforms.
Cool. Tasha?
I'm at Natasha Chandel on Instagram, Natasha.Chandel on TikTok.
Great. Well, really enjoyed this panel. It's good to have some diverse voices, not just actors over and over again.
Absolutely.
But hey, and thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, follow us, tell your friends about our show. We appreciate you guys so much. And you can follow me as well. I keep forgetting to plug my own Instagram.
Follow Tarun.
Follow 𝐷𝐿 Shetty. Yeah, 𝐷𝐿 Shetty. Follow the Convo Sutra. Join us on Patreon for crying out loud. And we'll see you guys next time. Take care. That's it. Easy breezy, right?
Sweet.
Nice.
Great. Hey,
Awesome.
Now we just have a 2-hour drive home. No.
That was lovely.